Let's keep it real with each other. You've hit a plateau. You haven't really been making progress in your life. You lack focus, you lack discipline, and you want change, but you don't really know how to change. That's why you're looking up monk mode videos in the first place, right? Don't worry, I got you. Monk mode is one of the most life-changing things I've ever done. In this video, I'm gonna give you a no BS tactical guide on how to actually do it and actually get results. Now, no World of Warcraft over here. Y'all know I don't like to play no games, so we're gonna hop right into it. Firstly, we're gonna talk about what is monk mode. First off, for me, monk mode is about three things: introspection, isolation, and improvement. Those are really the three main pillars of monk mode to me. You're gonna be cutting yourself off from the rest of the world so that you can fine tune your focus and focus on the goals that really matter to you. You're also going to be taking a look at your weaknesses and coming up with a plan to strategically remove those weaknesses out of your life. It's hard work, but trust me, it's definitely worth it. And now that we got all that out the way, let's talk about how you should actually do monk mode. The first step to having a successful monk mode is, it's going to sound simple, but it's deciding how long you're actually going to be in monk mode. You need to pick a time, how long you're going to do this, but the most important part is you need to make a commitment to yourself that you're actually going to finish it through. You're actually going to follow through with whatever time you pick. Now, just to help you guys out a bit, I recommend 30 days for beginners and about 90 days for people that really want life-changing results. Those are the two time periods that I've seen that have worked well for me. The second step is coming up with a goal, and you need to make it something that's achievable in whatever time period that you selected. Guys, here's the deal. I've said this in 1,000 videos and I'll keep saying it. You cannot go anywhere if you don't know where you want to go. So doing monk mode, meditating, isolating yourself away from everybody is pointless if you don't have a goal and a plan to get to that goal. So second step is you got to make a goal. Now, the third step is introspection. And I think this is probably one of the most important steps, guys. This is a time for you to reflect, really figure out, A, what are you doing in your life? B, what's getting in the way of where you want to go? And then C, trying to figure out exactly how you're going to get those obstacles out of your way so you can get to the goal that you're looking to hit. And look, I know that was a little bit vague, but I'm going to break down exactly how you should do that right now. The first thing you need to do is write down a list of problems that you're facing in your life. Guys, I want you to really write this down. Really think about it. What problems are you facing? Are you too shy to make the move? Are you not have enough confidence in yourself to apply for the job? What are some of the problems that you're facing in your life? Do you not have enough money? Do you not have enough in your savings? You need to figure out what problems that you guys are facing. The next thing you need to do is you need to figure out what is distracting you. What are the main things that are distracting you? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Is it video games? Is it watching 18 hours of YouTube a day? Is it staying on Pornhub all the time? What is distracting you from taking consistent action towards these goals? This is something that you must figure out. The other thing is you need to write out some non-negotiable daily actions for you. You need to figure out what daily actions can I take that is going to systematically get me towards my goal. And these things need to be non-negotiable. I'll give you guys a hint. Half of these, or at least a little bit of these, should be focused on your mental health and your physical health. So it could be something like drinking water every day. It could be something like meditating every day. That'll help with mental health. But then the other half needs to be tactical things that actually progress you towards the one goal that you've set for this monk mode period. The next thing you need to write down is what relationships you want to keep. And you probably want to ask yourself, like, are these people adding value to my life? Are they in alignment with where I want to go? And I'm not talking about you, the version of you right now. I'm talking about the version of you that you want to be, your higher self, the higher you, the guy who is striving for things. Are these people that you're in relationships, the one that you're spending all these time with, are they in alignment with what you want to do? And if they are, then that's probably a relationship you want to keep and foster. If they're not, you probably want to cut them, probably want to eliminate them. Guys, step 4 of doing a great monk mode is letting people know that you're actually doing this. Now, I know that sounds crazy. I know people teach about like not telling people your goals, don't tell everyone your move. But in this case, I don't really agree with that. I think you need to tell people that you're on monk mode for a couple of different reasons. Number one, you're staying in communication with the people that you care about. These people care about you and love you. You can't just disappear into a mountain and never respond to them, never get back to them. You'll ruin relationships that way. You got to make sure that you're doing that. And the second reason is when you tell somebody what you're trying to do, a couple of things are going to happen. A, they're going to understand what you're trying to do. They'll be more in alignment with what you're trying to accomplish here. And then B, they might even support you in doing that goal. For instance, If you tell your best friend, your homie, I have to tell my homeboy this all the time. You tell your homie, hey, bro, for the next 30 days, I'm focused on me. I'm focused on this goal. I'm putting every bit of energy I have towards this goal. I love you, bro, but look, I ain't gonna be going out like that. If you tell him that up front, then he's most likely gonna support you. If the big party is coming up this weekend and you've already told him you're on monk mode, he might not even ask you. He might not even send you the invite because he knows that's gonna tempt you and get you to move away from where you actually want to go. I've had this problem, guys, and so let me tell you, this is a big mistake when you don't tell the people close to you, because when you start ignoring their messages because you can't get away from the temptation, they start to take offense to it. They start to feel some type of way, and it can mess up relationships. So guys, that's step 4. Make sure you let people know what you're doing, the people that are close to you. The next step is eliminating all distractions. And yes, I do mean all distractions. Guys, I'm talking no social media, no drugs, no video games, no alcohol, no junk food, no sex, no porn, no Netflix, none of it. Guys, monk mode, I know that sounds like a lot, but monk mode is not easy. It's not for the faint of heart. Monk mode is truly for people that want to get to the next level. And if we talking about getting to the next level, there is no shortcuts in this game, baby. So you got to eliminate all this stuff. Anything that is distracting you from your goal or purpose, it got to go. The next step is to cultivate a healthy routine. Guys, you got to clean up your mental and physical health. You got to clean it all up. And a couple ways that you can do that is, hey, starting a diet. And I'm not talking about, yes, we want to make sure our physique looks good. We want to be attractive as men. Yes, of course, we definitely want to do that. But I'm talking about cleaning up your diet in another way, making sure that you have the food, the protein, the nutrients that you need to perform at your highest level all the time. Another thing that we want to do to help with the mental health is meditating on a daily basis. Guys, I am a strong believer in meditation. It helps you to see your own thoughts. It helps you to get an understanding of how you're thinking and why you're thinking these things. But it also has so many other benefits that I can't name in this video. But that's something you need to be doing on a daily basis. Some other things that you could think about doing is drinking enough water every day. You want to make sure that you're also getting enough sleep. I know we're in this hustle culture where it's like grind all day, grind 24/7. But as I'm getting older, I'm 31, guys. I'm telling you, sleep is important. There's a big difference of when I get 5 hours of sleep a night versus when I get 8. And even, yes, you are working longer if you get less sleep, but is that work better? Is it more quality? My guess is probably not, bro. Like, the work is not there. So you need to make sure that you're installing these new healthy habits, both for your mental and physical well-being. This will help you perform at a level that's higher than anybody else every single day. The next thing you want to do is pick a certain skill to cultivate. I want you guys to think about this. And Jim Rohn said it, and I'm gonna read it right here. Look, because I didn't memorize this shit. But listen, Jim Rohn said, you can cut down a tree with a hammer, but it will take 30 days. But if you trade the hammer in for an axe, you can cut down a tree in 30 minutes. The difference between 30 days and 30 minutes is the skills that you develop. Now, let me run that back for y'all. A guy's trying to chop a tree with a hammer. Not the most effective thing to do. Will it work? Yeah, it might take 30 days. But if you just take a step back and realize, oh, I could do this in a different way. Let me improve the tool that I'm using and go grab an axe. You can cut that tree down in 30 minutes. That's how I want you guys to think of your skills. Guys, it is very important and crucial that you are developing your skills, especially in this day and age with how fast and rapid paced our economy, our environment is moving. Skills are highly coveted. Guys, having a great skill set, being great at a skill moves you out of mediocrity. Not to mention, companies are paying big bucks for people that have truly good skills. So during this monk mode, when you ain't got time to be playing Who Goose the Moose with your friends, you need to be developing a skill trait that's going to pay you in the long run. The next step is for you guys to read. And I don't give a damn if you don't agree with this, because I know for a fact my life changed dramatically once I started reading. And I'm not talking about you got to read a whole book every day. Guys, start off with something light. Just start off with something real easy. I mean, hell, look, you read 10 pages a day. In 30 days, you will have read a book. In 30 days, you will have gained knowledge that you would have never had before. You would have started applying knowledge that you'd never seen before. And guys, when you do that, I promise you, your life can change. Guys, reading books is a huge step in monk mode. So if you don't like it, you better get used to it, bro. Also, for the people that aren't huge fans of books, there's other ways to get that information, whether that's audiobooks or, for me lately, I've been reading articles, bro. Every day I read one article. That's all it takes. Read one article, and preferably the stuff that you read needs to be related to the skill or the goal that you chose at the beginning of this monk mode. Our whole thing with this is we want to be doing everything we can to increase that skill or get closer to that goal. We want to set our life up to do that. So when you're picking out that book, make sure it's related to one of those. The next step is schedule time in to socialize. Now, I did not say go black out. I did not say go to the clubs. I did not say go get bottle service, go get a section. I didn't say any of that. I said schedule time to socialize. And the reason I'm saying this, I know that kind of sounds like the opposite of what you're supposed to do in monk mode, but the reason I'm saying this is because I've done it. I've done it. And what can happen is when you go so long in complete and utter isolation, what tends to happen is the moment something's going to snap and you're just going to be like, oh my God, I got to get out this house. I got to go do something. And when you go do it, you're going to go balls deep. You're going to go crazy. Because when I did it before, no drinking, no nothing. 3 weeks later, I decided to just go out one night. Boom, I'm throwing back shots. I'm blacking out. I'm throwing up. And it's because I had not had any social interaction up until that point. And when I got it, I just went crazy. So let's get ahead of that and just plan our social interactions ahead of time. Every week, maybe on a Saturday, you go out to the park, you talk to a couple people. Every week, maybe you go to the coffee shop, have a few conversations. This is just enough social interaction to keep you sane and to keep you focused on your goals and to make sure that you don't go crazy when it's time for you to get out a little bit. Trust me, I've been here, I've done it. Guys, look. Just trust me on this one, bro. The next step is scheduling time for deep work. Listen, there's no point in you doing all this monk mode stuff if you're not gonna go deep. Wait, but pause.
Nigga, you gay.
Anyway, what I'm trying to say is you're gonna have all this extra time and energy and focus now that you've eliminated all your distractions. The key to making this work is to use all of that and hone it in on your goal or your skill. Guys, think of it like this. Ants in a magnifying glass, right? Think of it like this. Ants right now, they walk around the earth, they walk around the pavement. The sun is shining on them. Yeah, it's hot, especially in Arizona. It's hot, but it ain't killing them. It ain't deadly. What happens when you move that magnifying glass in front of the sun and then you point it at the ant? It burns up. It catches on fire. It dies. It becomes deadly to them. That is because the magnifying glass is magnifying the rays of the sun, making it hotter. That's what this deep work is going to do for you guys. So every day, for a couple hours a day, you need to be doing deep work on your goal or your skill. And I'm talking about no distractions, just a couple hours right there. You're sitting, you're just focused. You got that magnifying glass on your skill and you just going with it. Guys, I promise you do that for a majority of your monk mode. You will make leaps and bounds in whatever it is that you were looking to accomplish, because I've personally done it. But guys, I know you guys are capable of doing monk mode. And I also have a playlist right here that is available if you want to learn more about monk mode. And I suggest you guys go check that out.